Jennifer, first of all, congratulations, your first victory as the defending champion. And it wasn't easy. You've had a difficult event up to this point, some losses, but finally today you managed to break through. Your reaction to that?
Well, I mean, I'm obviously really happy with the result. Actually, this isn't just like my first win this tournament. This is literally my first win since like January.
Oh,
because I've only played a couple of games now. I've only played like one tournament, and then I played like 2 games in World Cup, and then so like it's been a while. But I don't know. It always takes me a bit to warm up in tournaments usually, because like if you look at my past US Champs results from like before I won, it was always like this. Like I would get like 1.5 out of 5, and then like do fine in the rest. So. Yeah. It feels good to kind of get back with things. But yeah.
And you're a player that relies very heavily on confidence. Whenever you get confident, you're a very streaky player and a very dangerous opponent. How do you feel about your confidence after this important victory? The first one since January, as you mentioned.
Well, I definitely feel a lot better. It also like I was kind of expecting something like this to happen in the beginning, just because. It's been really tough with school and all that to like kind of study chess. So I'm incredibly out of form, like incredibly out of form. So I'm honestly glad I just didn't lose all my games, because the way I was thinking, I was just like missing everything. But now I'm feeling a lot better, especially after a rest day.
Somehow that's always a fear. Whenever you play these closed events, you feel, what if I score actually all losses, 0 out of 9 or 0 out of 11? But finally you got that important victory, and it came after you started your attack with this moment, f4, very aggressive. Take us through the remainder of the game.
Well, okay, I honestly don't know what was happening after Queen H4 a little bit, because it was pretty complicated. I don't know if I should have let this Queen H4, but because my rooks got a little awkward having to defend the f4 pawn. But the second, after like e5, I just have these e6 ideas, which I think is really nice. But I think she missed this e6 move after g5. But yeah, here I felt before all this happened, just like after f4, I was feeling pretty confident. Just because it felt like a nice position where I could just kind of, extend and do whatever I want, as long as I don't like hang a pawn or something in the center.
Absolutely. Guys, any questions? Because after that, it was smooth sailing for her attack.
Kate.
Yeah, Jennifer, congratulations. Very nice game and kind of straightforward attacking. I wanted to ask you about your game against Talia Cervantes, because you were worse after the opening, probably close to losing, but you managed to like keep saving that position for 5-6 hours until you actually accomplished to make a draw. What was your strategy in this game, and in general, how do you kind of keep on defending a bad position?
Well, I honestly think that's just kind of me my entire career. If you look at most of my games, I'm just always losing, sometimes out of the opening. So if I don't want to lose every game, you just kind of mess around, create some chances. So, I mean, I just, if I have a bad position, I'm not like, I'm just like, let's make it a little tricky for my opponent. It's not really something I like doing, but I'm pretty used to this situation.
Yeah, you made it more than a little tricky. It was very difficult to win for Talia. So congratulations on that game as well.
Yeah, your defense there was just remarkable, superhuman. But good luck, Jennifer, for your campaign as defending champion. And take us to that game of Begum.